You're judging my food choices based on a false standard of health again, aren't you? Guilty. I got us donuts. Those are so bad for you. Oh no, are they moldy? I mean, are they poisoned? Are you allergic? No, I'm just saying. You're judging my food choices based on a false standard of health again, aren't you? Guilty.
Diet culture, fat phobia, and systems of oppression have created false hierarchies of food, and it shows up everywhere.
For instance, harmful thought patterns like earning food through exercising, or that dessert is the reward for the punishment of eating vegetables.
Remember that you do not need to earn food.
We are all incorrectly taught from a young age that our size, and therefore the foods that we eat, are markers of our self-worth. Moralizing food can lead to harmful relationships with food and disordered eating.
Instead of focusing on good and bad choices, try to approach food with neutrality in mind.
The only foods that are bad for you are foods that contain allergens, poisons, and contaminants, or food that is spoiled or is otherwise inedible.
Eat without guilt, regardless of what society says.
Smarter in seconds.
5 facts to fight diet culture.
The idea that we cannot govern our own bodies is rooted in European colonization. Diet culture is not rooted in health, it's rooted in power. Your body needs food.
You don't have to earn it or burn it off. The harm starts young. Children internalize fat phobia by the age of 5. Diet culture is fat phobia.
It can't be reformed, it must be abolished.
Smarter in seconds.
3 unpopular but true facts about obesity. Number 1. Fat phobia and racism are the main reason why Black people have a higher rate of certain illnesses. Number 2. Stigmatizing Black women for their weight leads to inappropriate weight loss prescription. There is nothing healthy about regaining the weight back and forth to fit into a healthy BMI, and this leads to shame, guilt, and depression. Number 3. A 71 billion industry profits from the oppression and shame of Black women's body, the diet industry. Please don't let diet culture ruin your summer. You don't have to suffer from being restricted of meals because you're fat.
Black and brown people do have disparate health outcomes, but that's more so because of socioeconomic circumstances than racism. 2 different things. And if we're serious about saving Black lives, we are wasting our time fighting and marching against racism. We should be holding each other accountable for the
Racism is a fundamental driver of health disparities. It's the reason why Black folks have less access to affordable and nutritious food. It's also the reason why we have less access to quality healthcare. Also, blaming Black people for the effects of the system that are really killing Black America is anti-Black. Let's be clear, a healthier diet will not solve the health disparity issue. We have to talk about racism, accessibility, and all the system holding us back. We don't need accountability. We need to create communities of our own to heal from the trauma of this violent system.